Improving your storytelling abilities is one of the most effective tactics for a video content creator to grow a channel and audience.
It's actually more important than gear, cameras, gimbals, or the latest tech. Regardless of whether you're a filmmaker, social media manager, or solo content creator, learning how to craft a well-written story will shift your whole perspective on how you provide value to your viewers and how you establish a successful video strategy for your channel or your brand. Master the basics of video storytelling and you'll see a return on your content investment many times over. My name is Malachy Sherlock and I'm a content creator here in New York. The game changer for me was Prewrite's visual storytelling platform. It's basically a writing app that eliminates the pressure of a blank page and provides step-by-step instructions for generating story ideas and outlines that you can validate to see if your story is working. It not only saves you an absolute ton of time, but it provides the perfect assisted support as you go through the writing process. There is absolutely nothing like it, and for me, it's been my little secret weapon in winning new work and also watching some of my produced content get millions of views. It's also given me the confidence to just sit back, write, and create more of the stories that I want to tell and that I think you guys are going to absolutely love. So I highly recommend it for all content creators. It doesn't matter if you're creating podcasts, a digital video series, or just YouTube or Instagram content. It is just brilliant. I've used Prewrite over the last 2 years on nearly every single project, both large and small, and it has been an absolute game changer for me. I absolutely love it, totally recommend it.
Your ability to tell a story well can literally transform your life. This is especially true if you're a video content creator. If you can tell a good story, it'll capture people's imaginations and compel them to watch all the content on your channel. A little bit of an exaggeration, but you get my drift. It can also lead to opportunities for engagement and collaborations with other creators and brands, as well as increase exposure for your career. So look, if storytelling is something that interests you, be sure to head over to prewrite.com, sign up for a free trial, and practice your storytelling skills. So we literally pick our phones up more than 50 times a day, which is absolutely crazy. Consuming, snacking, engaging on all these little micro video moments and short form videos. This content is attention grabbing, eye-catching, and visually stimulating. However, try not to get caught up in the allure of the glossy hook and fleeting moment. You see, short form content tends to lose its appeal just as quick as it was created. It's a video format that you'll need to feed constantly and consistently to satisfy a scroller's appetite. Now, story-driven videos are often harder to make because they require planning, scripting, and outlining. Many people find it hard to write a story-driven video because they feel like they don't have enough material. The reality is that you can always find something engaging and interesting to say no matter what the situation might be. I think that's thunder. I get it. We've all been in the same situation and I've felt the same pain and I've asked myself the very same questions. 1. How do I create quality video content week after week? 2. How can I tell better stories? And 3. Where can I learn visual storytelling today? Well, here's the thing. Everybody has the capabilities to be a storyteller. It's practically built into our human DNA. We just need a visual way to help us outline and write stories quickly. We may not all be Hollywood scriptwriters, but we can all use the same tools that they use to visualize our work and give us an edge. And that's the power of video outlining and scriptwriting tools like Prewrite. We can all create amazing story-driven video content. Story is deceptively simple. Many of our favorite creators are those who have mastered story structure to entertain, to educate, and to deliver content in a fun and engaging manner. Everybody has a story to tell, and this is how stories are told. A story is framed around a start, a middle, and an end, and it's done in a logical way that the viewer can follow. So story elements such as character, setting, plot, conflict and resolution all keep the story running smoothly, and they allow the action to develop. Story frameworks like the 3-act structure or Dan Harmon's StoryCircle can help you tie it all together and make it a lot easier to plot the path that the character must take in order to realize their goal. There are many more layers of complexity that go into crafting a compelling story. Prewrite allows you to break it all down into the essential elements that allow you to dial up or dial down the complexity depending on the project. Some content creators have a natural gift for telling engaging stories, while others could benefit from the help of a story structure. While there's no single format that a story needs to follow, some of the best stories do have a story arc that follow a character over time through a sequence of events with rising action followed by a climax and resolution. A visual storytelling platform like Prewrite can take all this story theory and turn it into a digestible visual format that even a novice can use. That's why I'm thrilled to be able to share my love of Prewrite with you. If you find it interesting, sign up for free at prewrite.com and check it out for yourself. It's tough to tell a good story. It's difficult to convey an idea, make a character or subject interesting, and keep a viewer engaged. Some would say that good writing is the key to a great story, but that is not entirely true. A well-told story doesn't depend on the quality of your prose or your writing. In fact, quite often, poorly written stories can be full of fascinating characters and exciting plot points. The key to a great story is capturing your viewer's attention from the very beginning and keeping it until the very, very end. In other words, you need to concentrate on your story's message, not on the words you use. You don't have to be a great photographer to take a great photo, and you don't have to be a great writer to be a good storyteller. Let's say you have an idea for a podcast or a YouTube video. How do you go about getting it done? How do you go about getting it written? Well, if the idea is solid, you can wing it. You could outline it, or you could script it. And to be honest, I've used each approach and they all have their place. This is how I do it. The first thing I do is I brainstorm and I develop the initial idea for the story. The second thing is I plot out the story and then I look at what scenes I'm going to use and I develop the characters. The third thing I do is I write a caption, a description, and I create my thumbnail. The fourth thing I do is I write the first draft of the script. Then number 5 is I edit, I get feedback, I do more research, and I create a final version. Then basically what I have is I have a paper edit of the full project that I can use for shooting and editing. I'd say outline and write the story in the manner that is most suitable to the facts that you have and the time you have available. So let me know in the comments if you want to see some of my writing process in more detail, how I outline, structure, and write my video scripts for different content types like YouTube, Instagram, and branded content. For now, I wish you all the best on your writer's journey. It's going to make your videos so much better, your productions so much faster. Leave a comment below, message me, I read them all, would love to connect and see what story-driven projects you are working on. Be sure to check out the links below for a list of awesome video templates from Prewrite that you can use right now. Thank you all so much for watching. You guys are awesome. See you in the next one. I'm freezing. I'm heading home. Love you guys. Bye.